Title: The Echoes of Glen Carran by Wisdom Chronicles. In the misty heart of the Scottish Highlands, nestled between the stoic peaks of ancient mountains, lay the small but vibrant village of Glen Carran. This land, shrouded in the gossamer veils of morning fog and resonating with the haunting melodies of bagpipes, was a realm of legends and unspoken oaths. Once, a young lad named Ewan lived in this village. His life as intertwined with the rugged hills as the roots of the mighty oaks that stood sentinel over the glens. Ewan was a shepherd, a role passed down through generations in his family. Each day, he would lead his flock to graze on the lush highland grasses, his thoughts as free as the eagles that soared above. Ewan, though, was different from his forebears. He was a dreamer, often lost in the tales of old, where heroes vanquished darkness and honor was the highest virtue. His heart yearned for more than the pastoral life that stretched before him, predictable as the path of the rivers that cut through the land. One day, as Ewan sat upon a hillock, a stranger appeared on the horizon. Clad in a cloak the color of storm clouds, the stranger approached Ewan and introduced himself as Callum, a traveler from a distant land. Callum spoke of a legendary treasure hidden deep within the Caves of Dunmore, a labyrinth of passages and chambers that had long been sealed by the villagers for fear of the dangers lurking within. The treasure, Callum claimed, was not of gold or jewels, but of wisdom, the collected knowledge of the ancients, waiting to be discovered by a worthy soul. Ewan's heart leapt at the tale. This was the adventure he had always dreamed of, a chance to prove his valor and carve his name into the annals of history. Yet, as Ewan prepared to depart, his father, a man weathered and wise like the ancient stones of the Highlands, offered a word of caution. "Remember, Ewan," he said, his eyes reflecting the wisdom of the ages. "True wisdom is not found in seeking glory, but in understanding the value of what you already hold." Ewan, however, was too entranced by the promise of adventure. He bid his father farewell and set off with Callum towards the Caves of Dunmore. The journey was arduous, through untamed woods and across treacherous moors, the haunting sound of bagpipes echoing in the distance, as if the very land itself was singing a song of warning. As they reached the entrance of the cave, a feeling of unease crept over Ewan. The air was cold, and the darkness within seemed to swallow the light. With each step into the cavern's depths, Ewan felt the weight of the mountain above him, a reminder of the smallness of his own existence. Deeper they went until the light of the outside world was but a memory. Here, in the bowels of the earth, Ewan and Callum encountered riddles and traps, remnants of an ancient magic that protected the treasure. Ewan's courage and wit saw them through each challenge, but with every success, his companions seemed to grow more distant, more shadowed. Finally, they reached the heart of the cave, where the treasure was said to reside. Instead of gold or scrolls of wisdom, they found a simple, unadorned mirror. Ewan peered into it and saw not his own reflection, but the life he had left behind, his father, his village, the rolling hills and the peaceful flock. In that moment, Ewan understood. The treasure was not the wisdom of the ancients, but the realization of the value of his own life, the importance of home, and the love of those who cared for him. The real journey was not into the depths of the earth, but into the depths of his own heart. He turned to share this revelation with Callum, only to find the stranger gone, as if he had never been more than a wisp of highland mist. Alone, Ewan made his way back to the surface, the lessons of the journey etched deep in his soul. When Ewan returned to Glen Carran, he was greeted not as a conquering hero, but as a lost son returned home. His father embraced him, and Ewan knew he had found the true treasure, the love and wisdom that had always surrounded him. Years passed, and Ewan became a wise man, a shepherd of both flock and community. He often recounted his tale to the children of the village, his story echoing through the ages like the distant sound of bagpipes over the highlands. True wisdom and treasure lie not in the pursuit of glory and the unknown, but in appreciating and understanding the value of what we already have. Our greatest adventures